I still got some battery. And welcome back, guys. Right there, we had a little Juicy J and Xavier Wolf for you. I got some new albums I'm waiting to come out. We're going to be bumping some new music for you next month. You know, we're going to keep that underground independent feel going. Those last two was Don't Let 'Em See and The Disappointment, both with Juicy J and Xavier Wolf. But if you guys are just tuning in, we are here on KQBHLP in Los Angeles, California on 101.5 FM, a community service of the Boyle Heights Arts Conservatory, broadcasting live on your FM dial and streaming on KQBHLA.com. I'm your host, PvP, and I'm here with my guest, Jon Fletch. And you know we are out here having the time of our life. And he's got an event coming up on November 2nd that I will be present at. I will be at the Hipvember Sesh, but I know that Mr. Fletcher here is going to be the headliner of the Boom Bap segment of this installment of Hippie Fest that's coming up. If you want to fill in the audience a little bit about what we got going on and what, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You want to fill the crowd in a little bit on that?
Man, basically, so I'm going to give y'all some dope bars and some dope vibes. Pretty much, man, everything going to be pretty cool if you see me on stage, man. I have not had any complaints from the audience so far. So if y'all trying to come to the Hippie Fest and see your boy rock the stage, November 2nd, pretty much be there. And not just me, man, we have some other dope acts on the same bill as well. And plus, it's going to be a lot of good smokage if you into smokage.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, we got, definitely come through.
Just to say off top, we got Michael and Pat Ron coming all the way from Dallas, Texas. Yada I mean, you already know we about to go up. The pit gonna be crazy. I'm looking forward to being in this one. And not only do we have Michael and Pat Ron, man, we got my boy Classified out there performing. Okay, PBP, LA Joe Dirt's gonna drop a set. We got Crave. Did we know? We already mentioned Mr. Fletch. Oh, did I not forget? We got John Locke. We got Tanya the Empress. We got Gracie Darling. We even have an international artist coming all the way from Nova Scotia, Canada. Okay, Hippie Fest is more than just a state festival. We went past the state lines, and now we have gone past international lines. We got people coming from all across North America to perform and give you guys this showcase. It's going down November 2nd. I'm going to be present. Jon Fletch is going to be headlining the Boom Bap segment of it from 1 to 7 p.m. And then from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m., we're going to transition over to the funk, which is where Kuya and we have decided to blend two genres together. You know, Boom Bap is more of your day type music, and funk is more of a night owl type music. So we're trying to curate this for you in the best way possible, guys. A lot of tickets are still available, so make sure you go over and check that out. I'm going to be present, and if you want to come link up with me, it's going to be a great time, and I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of happy faces there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And you know, John, you performed at the first ever Hippie Fest. I remember back a few months ago.
Yep.
And it's an honor to see you come back out to this show we have going on. You know, what are some things that you think are really setting? Because I saw an article, just where I'm diving in with this question. I saw an article where they're saying now there's too many festivals in California.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you think it's where kind of the mainstream, say, festival has taken over? Or that, like, say you got, we got Camp Flog Gnaw coming up, right?
Yep.
We got, Rolling Loud. We've got, Hard Summer,
Mm-hmm.
the EDC one. You just went to We Are Young, right? The big one.
Yeah, over in Vegas.
Yeah, they're starting to bring back the Vans Warped Tour too.
Yeah,
I think
in
they're
Long Beach.
They're bringing that back this right in a couple weeks, right?
I thought it was 2025.
Next summer, right?
Yeah.
Man, they better be handing out free Monster like they used to.
Probably will.
They better. Those were, and then you just got cramps in your kidneys, and you're walking.
Oh yeah.
Those were the good old days, man. Like, I never was really like a Warped kid, but like, one band I got out of that was Hollywood Undead.
Right.
Okay, like
Mm-hmm.
for me, I was never into the emo. I was never into but the Hollywood Undead, man. For some reason, like everywhere I go,
Yeah. No, some of them bands be dope, bruh.
they be going hard for no reason.
Yeah.
Like I just don't even know how. Like some of those Gucci Mane mixtape covers from back in the day when he would just be.
Oh my god.
It would just be like Roderick Davis versus Gucci Mane Volume 4 versus The State Toy Story Edition, and then he'd have like Buzz Lightyear like up on the corner.
With Gucci face.
Yeah, with a Gucci face. It'd be a Buzz Lightyear with a Gucci Mane face and an ice cream cone on his helmet or something like that.
Yeah, no.
And I think I'm just missing depth.
Those mixtape covers used to be so hilarious, bruh.
Dude, I think like some Lil Wayne had some goated ones too. There were just some crazy mixtape covers because you would look at them and just be like, what, like, you know, what makes that guy just walk into the, yeah, it's dope.
Yeah.
Press it. Like but now like you look at a lot of these artists like they're like, man, look how much thought and marketing went into that. Like, can we just get back to the old thing? Have you ever just slapped an album cover together like super quick, like less than like 10 minutes, and that was it?
Yeah, pretty much the Canary cover.
Okay, what's the story behind your new album's album cover?
All right, so pretty much I just took a picture of me at the beach, man. It was at Redondo Beach. I just took a photo of like the water with the sand and the greenery, and then I just wanted it to look like a painting, right? So what I did was ran it through some phone apps, colored it a certain way, and then once it started looking like one of those water brush color paintings, that's how I put that together.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of one of those paintings when you walk into a museum, right? And they have like all those ropes behind them, and you can't get anywhere near that thing, and you gotta like be all polite and proper and stand back like 33 1/3 feet and like hold your hands behind your back, and then it's almost like you find something in the art. Like every time I look at that cover, I find something in it.
Right.
Like whether it be like something new with like the sky.
Right.
Whether it be something like, you know, like Bob Ross, like
the sky, the sand.
like Bob Ross, you know, just a happy bush. That's just a happy bush over there. But maybe the next day I look at it, it's not a happy bush.
Right.
Maybe it was never a happy bush. Maybe it was just a canary bush.
Yeah, it could be a canary bush, could be any type of bush. But like hey, nah, but listen, so nah, but I'm gonna get into why I named it I'm gonna get into why I named it Canary though.
That part.
Yeah. No, so with I've just been continuing on with my theme of naming my album after colors. And
so canary is a color code?
Yeah, canary is a shade of yellow. You ain't never heard canary yellow?
Canary yellow?
Yeah.
Canary. Sounds like.
Because, you know, canary is a bird, and that's
what I was thinking. I was thinking it might have been maybe like some animal or some like antonym or something.
Yeah, canary is a bird, but it's a yellow bird.
I just knew it was a grammatical word out of my pretext, like out of my vocabulary.
Yeah.
Canary. So it's a shade of yellow.
Yeah.
Is that the definition?
Yeah, basically it's just
canary.
Yeah, canary. It's a shade of yellow, and the reason why I've been naming them after colors, I've just been making songs that fit the mood of that color, and the color yellow is like energetic, introspective.
So if I see you drop like a color code, right, you could just be like, oh, this track right here was just like yellow, number 107. 8.
I mean, like somewhat.
Like, but canary, man, I never would have put 2 and 2 together. When I was thinking canary, I was thinking like low key. Like when I looked at that cover, I was thinking like the Norwegian coast.
Right,
bro. I was thinking like 1930s, 1940s. Maybe that is not a good time period to pick for out there. But maybe like 1920s, like, no, it's still not a good time period.
Yeah.
Maybe like 70s, right? Just that good, like, vintage, like 70s, 80s, like Norwegian, European vibe.
Yeah. And I love vintage stuff. So that's why when I was designing the cover, I was trying to make it look like it was a vinyl record when you pick it up.
You should press some vinyl. That'd be hard.
Yeah. Hey, no, like one of these days, man, when I have all the funds for that, then I'll be pressing some vinyls, man. But I did it's the same concept with my other albums, Emerald, because Emerald was a shade of green, and so is Chartreuse. That's another shade of green. And those albums is more on some like, like calm, secure.
So if you were to make an album called Magenta.
So I think Magenta, let's see.
Would it be like love? Maybe some love?
It's either, I think I would use a shade of purple for like love. I think like Magenta because that could either be.
So you would be called maybe like Violet.
Yeah. Hey, no, like spoiler alert, I was thinking about making a album called Heather. Heather is a shade of purple. But
wait.
Listen, you can Google shades of purple, bro.
We're gonna do it live on. You're telling me that there's a shade of just like a normal person. Her name is Heather, but it's a shade of purple.
Yeah, if you Google shades of purple, man, like
Heather,
is
that like a light purple, a deep dark purple?
I think that would be a lighter purple if I remember correctly. But there is like a gang of shades.
The color Heather is a soft, muted color created by mixing different colored fibers or yarns together. It can refer to a pale shade of blue, pink, or purple mixed with gray, or any color that includes gray streaks.
Yep.
Man, learn something new every day, man. Right here. Shout out Jon Fletch.
Yep.
Heather is a shade of purple and Canary is a shade of yellow.
Yep.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So
dude.
with these albums, like, why is it like is art? So is color and art, like, how do you blend that? Is that like, with the world and stuff like that? Would that be kind of where you're getting like these colors from the world to like?
It's pretty much just I just think of that color and be like, all right, what moods go with that color, and just pretty much just put it together like that. And the reason. And seeing how there's more than one shade of blue or more than one shade of green, that's how I'm able to make, sequels with the same concept, pretty much.
Okay, so like, if I learn my colors and my shades, I might be like, oh, this is the prequel to Vertigo.
It's like it's like now that you got the concept, that's something you'll end up looking out for.
Okay, I like that. See, that's different.
Yeah.
Why aren't people paying attention to that artistry with you? But then you go out here and you make this, just for what? How long did it take you to record that? Like a day?
What
the Not Like Us remix, Kids Bop?
Oh no, that was a day. I had to really put that out. It like Tom was. It was one of those like now or never type of things. Like you had to like act fast and be able to get that out.
Oh, you gotta be able to get it out here. I gotta ask you, is that track clean?
Well, not like yeah. Ain't no curse words in them.
Cause it's Kids Bop.
Yeah,
it's Kids Bop. Okay.
Yeah, nah.
Okay, that's I think
that's the point. That's why teachers and stuff are able to play that for their kids. Like I've been like there was somebody who messaged me that was like, hey, I used to play this for I was a camp counselor and I used to play this for the kids at camp.
Right there. Hey, yo.
Yep.
Hey, yo. And then someone already ripped you.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of rips, man.
So wait, I know it's not your beat, but can you hit them because the way that you wrote it? Like, could you hit them with anything like, bah, copyright?
Nah.
Nah, you're like, nah.
It's pretty much an internet meme at this point. You can't really do memes like that because it's a meme.
Yeah, 4chan stuff like that.
Yeah.
We'll end the show on that, but we have just a few more minutes here. So what I like to do is I like to ask the guest, what is one piece of advice that you could give someone out there right now in this world that we're living in? We got a pretty big Tuesday coming up here. We got a lot of things going on. What's just a piece of advice you'd give to the world and or somebody?
Shoot. Honestly, two advices. One, take the advice that applies to you. A lot of people will give you advice, but that won't give you personal results. So that's
Ooh.
why I say, like, take the advice that applies to you. And pretty much, whatever you want to start on, just start. Because a lot of people start from zero. And, now that we're in a climate where you can just, the more you put stuff out, you get more eyes upon you. Just do whatever it is, and whatever successful formula you got, work with that.
Yeah, exactly. I like that first part of that. That hit for me.
Yeah.
And I mean, right now we're in just an interesting place with everything we got going on, And the thing I love the most about you, bro, is how you're able, like, your positivity through every situation. Like, sometimes, like, I feel like you have this unsure look on your face, but then I was like, no, that's just Fletch. He's just here. He's vibing,
Yeah.
Like, so it's always great to be able to sit down and have some, like, open, fun conversations like we had tonight. We had a little hiccup there at the beginning, but, we're getting comfortable with a new studio. But guys, if you want to come and meet Mr. Jon Fletch, or you want to come see his music, he will be performing November 2nd at the Hip Femme Sesh at 2616 West Jefferson Boulevard over there in Los Angeles, California. He's got an amazing set put together. We have a bunch of great artists. I've even heard Mercutio X is coming out of hibernation for this one. So we got a lot of heavy hitters coming out. We got a lot of people that have really put their heart and their soul and their passion into this, and we're just keeping the ball rolling. We appreciate everybody that's been engaging with us. We appreciate all the people that have reached out. I have my long list of people. Trust me, like I want everyone on the show. One thing I'll speak on before I dive out is I do my best, but it has to make sense with what we're doing. It all has to align. So don't think that your messages or your requests or anything like that are going unheard. I'm constantly active on everything, and I see everything you guys say. I see everything you guys send me, and it's just I just got to take it at a good, calm, even approach. But we appreciate everybody's comments, concerns, everybody that's been able to contribute to this, because I swear lately, when I was doing it before, I always felt like, oh, it's one man team, but now it's like, man, I got people behind me doing this, and it's really cool. You know who you are. The people I've been working with, you definitely know who you are. You guys are all real ones. And Fletch, thank you, man, for coming out on the show.
Man, glad to be here, bro.
Right here, we go, right there, little high five with the knuckles. But what we are going to do, though, is I am going to queue up, because I want Los Angeles to know who was the real creator of this, because I am tired of going on YouTube, and I am tired of seeing this man not get tagged in these videos. It's absolutely just atrocious to me. But this, guys, before we sign out, this is just a little fun here. So this right here, if we're not all familiar, we started the show off talking about this just to kind of get the understanding of it. But my man here, Mr. Jon Fletch, is the OG creator of what we know as the Not Like Us Kids Bop version.
Yep, we ride the bus.
And yes, we ride the bus. You had heard what he had said before if you were tuned in with us. It was now or never. He had to make it work. And just especially for you right now, we're gonna play this in its entirety for you live on 101.5 FM out here in Los Angeles, California. So this right here is Not Like Us Kids Bop parody by Jon Fletch.